Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. This week I am going to be trying and reviewing this set. So this is the Cotman 46 piece watercolour studio set, and it has 40 colours I think. Some of them are repeated, you can see them all here on the back. So this set, the reason I picked this up is because I know that this set goes for a lot of money in some places, and even here in the UK it's usually around £50–60 when I've seen it, but I managed to get this set for £35, which is a really good price for it, and I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up and I'll give it a try. I don't need any more watercolours, but I will use it, you know, it's not going to go to waste. It's something I'm definitely going to use, and it's something that I've wanted for quite a while, but I never really wanted to pay the price. But I thought I would give it a go, see what it's like, because I know some people in other countries, maybe they've seen this set and it's a lot of money and they're not sure whether to pick it up or not. So yeah, I do like Cotman watercolours. I used to not be a big fan of them, but recently I picked up some of their tubes and I've really been enjoying them. I particularly like their indigo. It kind of granulates and I like to use it for monochrome work, and I've used a couple of their other colours. I used to have a little set, the little tiny version of this that's got 12 colours in it. I used to have one of those when I was in uni, but I think I gave it away. It was a very long time ago. So I do have experience with Cotman paints, but I've never used all of them. I don't think you need this many watercolours. I mean, that's a crazy amount of colours, but like I say, I know I will use it, and for some people, you know, they prefer to have all the colours. Maybe if you're not like super confident with mixing, or you're working very quickly and you don't really want to sit and mix, you just kind of want to get into it and work quite loosely, a big set like this can be useful. You can also take it apart, you know, and put colours in different places. But yeah, it comes in this nice cardboard slip. So let's take it out and have a look. It comes with a little leaflet. It's got the colour chart on there and some techniques. So this is the box it comes in. It's got Winsor Newton on it and it's nice. It's not super heavy, but they do advertise this as a studio set. Probably shouldn't be carrying this one about, but you could do. It's not too heavy. Pop it open. Okay, so this opens huge. Wow, this is really cool. So it comes with a paintbrush, and this looks like it maybe detaches. Yeah, so you can detach that palette. Tons of mixing space. This would be a great just palette to have if you like to work with big washes. Very useful. I've actually been starting to enjoy plastic palettes more than metal ones for my watercolours. They could be a bit of a pain with pilling, but I just find that they're a bit more sturdy. The metal ones tend to go rusty after a while. But yeah, here are all the colours. They come in little half pans like this, and they're all individually wrapped. So one thing about this palette is they give you two of some colours. So I can see that there are two lemon yellows. Let's have a look. There are 2 alizarin crimsons, 2 ultramarines, there are 2 Payne's greys, and 2 whites. So this is actually how many individual colours you have, and then they give you kind of doubles of colours that you'll probably be using a lot for mixing. So what I think I'm going to do is keep these ones in the packet and put them down the bottom together, and unwrap all of these ones and we'll give them a go. So a closer look at the paintbrush they give you. So it's a Cotman 3 and it's just like a standard paintbrush. I've used the Cotman brushes before and they're pretty good. So yeah, let's get them all unpacked and then we can swatch them out and see what they look like. And then these spares I'm just going to put in the end here, if they'll fit. We'll just put them in there like that for now. But yeah, here's the damage. That's a lot of wrappers. And here they all are out. Lovely. Yeah, some of them are kind of loose in their pans, as you can see. You can just take the cake straight out. But they should be alright once you've wet them. They kind of weld themselves in there, but it's something to be aware of. They're a little bit rattly, some of them. Most of them are fine. It's just 1 or 2 that were very loose. I think we should swatch them out. But I'm going to take this off because otherwise they're going to take up my whole desk. Okay, so I went and got a bit of watercolour paper and I'm going to spray the paints to activate them a bit, and I'm going to read out what they are, swatch them out, and then I'll show you at the end so you can get a better look at the colours in case you just want to buy maybe 1 or 2 of the colours. So the first colour is Lemon Yellow Hue. And we have Cadmium Yellow Pale Hue. Next up is Gamboge Hue. This is Cadmium Yellow Hue. This is Cadmium Orange Hue. So the next one is Cadmium Red Pale Hue. Yeah, these are like activating really easily and the colours are super bright. So the next one is cadmium red hue. And then we have cadmium deep hue. So the next colour is alizarin crimson. I'm just going to move down. The next one is permanent rose. Oh wow, it's quite a bright colour. And then we have rose marder hue, which I like the, yeah, it's pretty close. I like the Professional Rose Marder by Winsor Newton. I use that in my main palette. Okay, so the next one is Purple Lake. The next colour is Mauve. Mauve? I'm not sure how you pronounce this. And then we have Dioxazine Purple, which is probably going to be a very bright colour because they normally are. Yeah. It's like a violet kind of colour. So starting off with the next row, we've got Ultramarine. And then we have Cobalt Blue Hue. So a lot of the colours in this set are hues, which I would expect with it being a student grade set. And if you don't know what that means, basically all it means is it's not the real colour. That's the easiest way to think of it. So when it says, like, this one is Cobalt Blue Hue, it basically means it looks like cobalt blue, but it's not the actual pigment. The next one is Cerulean Blue Hue. So the next colour is Turquoise. Okay, so the next colour is Intense Blue, and then underneath it says Phthalo Blue. So, Phthalo Blue, I guess. And the next colour is Prussian Blue. And the next colour is, it says Intense Green underneath Phthalo Green. So it's Phthalo Green. Is that this one? I think. So next colour is Viridian Hue. I like Viridian for mixing. It's a bit of a nuclear colour on its own, but it's good for mixing with kind of these pinks and purples. Next colour is Emerald. It's quite a bright colour. So the next colour is Hooker's Green Dark. And then the next one is Hooker's Green Light. Okay, the next colour is Sap Green. And then we have Raw Sienna, which I have a tube of this one and I really like it. It's a nice earthy yellow. And then we have Yellow Ochre. Do this one here. The swatches aren't very neat, but oh well. We have Raw Umber. And then we have Burnt Sienna. Have Light Red. Then we have Indian Red. Which I didn't know they had an Indian Red Cotman paint. Then we have Van Dyke Brown. Then Burnt Umber. Then we have Sepia. Then we have Indigo, which I know I already like this one. Then we have Payne's Grey. And then down at the bottom, we move on to Ivory Black. And we have Lamp Black. And then finally, I don't think we'll be able to see it, but we'll try it anyway. We have the Chinese White. Oh, which I've accidentally got some black in. Yeah, you can't really see it. There they all are. It took forever to swatch them all out. There's so many. And now that they're drying, I can see that some of the similar ones are a bit different. Again, you don't need all of these colours. Some of them are quite similar, but I do appreciate having them all. Yeah, I'm going to let them dry and then I'll show you the swatches up close, and then I think we'll try and paint something with them. Do a little demo painting like we normally do on the channel. Hi guys, I just wanted to show you the dragon I did with the Cotman paints. This is the aftermath. So I found them really easy to use and they are surprisingly vibrant. I was playing around with some mixes here and they're really bright. I like them a lot. They're not as strong as my professional watercolours, but they're definitely, you know, really nice, especially for the money. And here's my dragon. I think I'm going to go back and touch him up a little bit before I scan him in, but he was really fun to do. I haven't painted a dragon for ages, so I enjoyed it a lot. And I liked kind of the dreamy colours I could get. I mostly just used the emerald, the mauve, and the cerulean blue. And I kind of mixed them into each other to neutralise them a bit. And I also mixed up this kind of skin colour for the wings and his ear. And I've just touched them up with a little bit of coloured pencil because I was kind of on a time restraint with this one. I didn't want to spend ages on him, so I used that just to add some of the lines in. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with him. I just, like I say, a couple of little things I want to touch up, clean up, and then scan him in. I've been enjoying these kind of dreamy, like, purples and greens recently. And I found that the ones in this set were very nice and easy to use. I'll give you a close up of his little face. But yeah, I really enjoyed using these paints, and I think I'm definitely going to keep them as just sort of on my desk. So if I want to jump into my sketchbook or do something really quick, they're just there and easy to use. I like how lightweight the palette is. I know that it's a studio set and it's meant for, because it's really big. Like, hold on. This is it next to like a normal travel palette. But it's really lightweight. It probably doesn't weigh very much more than this metal one, even though it's big. And the paints, they dry down. You know, sometimes after you use a watercolour and it doesn't fully dry properly and it goes goopy. I know that that's one of my main problems with the Van Gogh paints. I really like them, but they go really goopy after you've used them, and it means that the travel palettes are a bit of a pain because if they get thrown about in your bag, the paints kind of move around in the palette. I don't think these ones would, which means that you could probably just slot this in your backpack and take it with you, which I do like the option of that. I'm going away for a few days next month and I'm debating whether or not to take this with me or whether it's too big. But if I do, I'll let you guys know and let you know how I go along with it. But yeah, overall I'm really, really happy with this. I would definitely recommend it to a beginner if you can get it for a good price. And even if you're a professional, if you just want some paints that are a little bit lower maintenance, that you can just hop into for quick stuff, I would recommend these as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. It's been fun making this little video, and sorry if the footage was a bit weird when I was painting the dragon. The lighting was really bad at the time. It's been bad weather here. But yeah, I'll catch you all soon. And please like, subscribe, leave comments if you would like to leave any suggestions for future videos, or if there's anything you'd like to say. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.